Yeah. So Java time, local date, Java time period is for dates. Where am I right now? What am I doing? I have tested that method for requires. There is object not null already. I don't need it, I think. Yeah. Now I would like to proceed to do I want to continue with calculator? I do, because I'm a programmer. And I'm triggered because it's not tested. Take when result is less than min, throws arithmetic exception. Oh, right, but I need to change code then. Well, I can make it quite simple, can't I? If it's infinity, I can just assert that, and there is that method, I think. Yeah. So if we have take has message trying to take one. If I multiply right, so I need to first add max and multiply by something. Let's say square of this nonsense. And it should have trying to multiply it should be enough if I just write 1.1 because it shouldn't work. It should overflow. Add, take, multiply. I should have had it there. Okay, and divide. So this is multiply when mul results in overflow. Throws arithmetic exception. Take when result is overflow. Hello, there's Anikai X. Add when result is overflow. Throws arithmetic exception. And one more. Div when div results in overflow throws arithmetic exception. So dividing will never result in overflow, so I don't need this. Multiplying results, taking away results, and adding results, but dividing does not because it's reducing the number. Okay. However, division from 0 is what I should test. Void div when uh, given 0 results in, not results in, but throws arithmetic exception. So this means that doesn't matter what I have. So if I have a throwable, thrown, catch throwable, calculator, mul, div, 0, assert that thrown assert that exception of type thrown is right. Exception of type arithmetic exception class is thrown by thrown. To be precise, like this. To be precise, like this. I don't know why you need those, but like this. Yep. Okay. So let's run the tests and let's fix those tests because I obviously haven't added the code yet. TDD for the win. How come take is working? Doesn't make sense. It's the normal take, right? So add. If number is 0, return. I think I need to pass a lambda here that refers to basically this operation that is post result, and if after result the number doesn't make sense. So result plus number is temp result. Is overflow result equals temp result. Maybe double has a method of saying is overflow. Actually, why don't I just Google that up? Overflow, double check overflow, Java. Double scan overflow. Double is infinite, or double is none. Right, that's what I want. This is the actual overflow. As there is none. Control insert. Oh. Huh? Shit. None. There is. Oh, is none. Okay. So that's the overflow condition. Temp result. If temp result is infinite or none, I consider that an overflow. And if it's an overflow, we throw an exception that adding a certain number overflowed. And now this works in array operation. Though again, I need to specify what operation am I doing. So lambda expressions. Lambda expressions. Lambda expressions Java. Okay. Lambda operator. Lambda expression basically expresses instances of functional interfaces. Lambda expressions implement the only abstract function and therefore implement functional interfaces. Lambda expressions are added in Java and provide below functionalities. Oh, what the fuck. Enable to treat functional as a method argument, functionality as a method argument, or code as data. Yes. A function that can be created without belonging to any class. Yes. A lambda expression can be passed around as if it was object and executed on demand. Yes. An abstract function. So what? Fuck interface. Fuck interface. How? Why? What? Really? So through lambdas we can build implementations of interfaces with default methods? Right. Yeah, this is obvious. Yeah. Okay. A Java program to demonstrate working of lambda expressions with 2 arguments. That's the syntax? Are you saying that's the syntax? It cannot be that syntax. So you need an interface that defines a lambda, and then you can apply that interface. So this interface is like delegate equivalent. Oh, damn. So I will... Oh, shit. Right. I know. I do basically similar thing they do in that basically thing. So I need an interface internal and basically operate onto numbers. Operate, and so the result will be double. Operate, and we take 2 doubles. Number 1 and number 2, and the result is whatever I tell it to be. So when I'm validating double will be in range, I'm actually passing a this interface. I'm passing this interface, yeah, and then I'm just interacting with it. Operation, because I don't want to have this function written for every part, even though just this line is different. Operate on 2 numbers with operation. So instead, I'm taking operate method that takes result, and that takes the number that I'm doing something with the result. And so that is enough. And now I need to change what happens in this and pass the lambda. So my lambda is 2 numbers, and those numbers are result and the number I'm adding. Well, actually it doesn't matter. It's just a anonymous thingy right now. So number 1, number 2, and I'm saying that it translates to number 1 plus number 2. Yes. Yes. This is good, right? With method reference. What do you mean? What method reference? Ah. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. I like it. Double. Take minus. What's minus? There was some. Let's write it ourselves then. Number 1, number 2. Fuck, I blew it. number 1, number 2, number 1 minus number 2. What the actual hell? Oh, I'm writing this in the wrong place. Validate double will be in range. That's a bad name. So I'm missing the first number. On C# in advice. You're welcome. If you need any help, if you want to get on a call when you're stuck or anything like that, I'm always there for you and for anyone else in need of help. Why? What do you mean it cannot be applied? It can be applied. Can it be applied if I minus? Do I need brackets? Fuck. I'm confused. Number 1 minus number 2. What? Oh, great. Okay. And there is. No, there isn't. And since there isn't, so there is a method for sum, but there isn't a method for take, then I'm just writing it manually for consistency. I am a nobody. Okay. Though it would be legendary if I could land a job as a Java instructor of having 2 days of Java experience. I'm not saying I'm scamming people, I'm saying that I'm proving a point that you can learn Java when you know already C# at a good level. So having it like this should resolve those problems. I think, like, we validate, so I would like to rename it first. Rename it to validate overflow. Yeah. Yeah, validate overflow. Yeah. Overflow. I think this doesn't belong to the calculator class, this method, and could be moved to another. So I'll move it to my validations. Arithmetic validations. Arithmetic. Public static void not overflow. Sorry. I'll move it to requires. I think it makes more sense. Delete. And I'll call it requires string, and I'll have public static arithmetic not overflow. Public static void. So this means that I have this function, but now I'll take two numbers. Double. Fuck, I'll need also a lambda. That complicates. Actually, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. Double trouble. Operation. If number 2 is 0, means number 1 is unaffected, means we return immediately. How do I take the operation? Yeah, I can take the operation for sure from that calculator. So this one will go to requires. And it will go here. No, it won't. Will it go here? Maybe it should go inside arithmetic. I think it should go inside arithmetic. Yeah. Or maybe here altogether, its own interface. Operate on two numbers. Operate. Yeah, I think it makes sense to split this to its own class. It's too fat, this whole thing is too fat. Validates whether arguments fit the criteria, and if not, throws a kind of argument exception. Illegal argument exception. And in our validators, let's add the one arithmetic. And have that interface, or rather everything, except it's not static anymore. So we have a class arithmetic, we have a nested interface that serves as means of implementing, of defining any operation with two numbers. So given two numbers and an operation, we can now check if the result will be an overflow or not, and throw an exception. How is a delegate being formatted? I really wonder. So it's not plus. Hello. Bulwar's dead. Huh. Java print delegate. No, Java print lambda expression. I'm not sure if it's possible. No, I don't want to print array. I just want to print the expression itself. Okay, deceive in the Discord. Okay. Operation. Okay, let's play around. Or right, operating on F and F resulted in an overflow. That's all. I think that's good enough. Yeah. Okay, good. And this format, I think it could be static so that we don't create it every time. I'm not sure. Would being static change anything? Do we want to reinitialize it? Maybe. Maybe not. Anyways, since we fixed the code just now, let's see if our test's passing now. No need that bracket. Whoops. Tests. No idea where the window for tests is. I assume wrong. Okay, doesn't matter. So we have our basic calculated tests. Let's run them. Right, so now this comes from our arithmetic validators package. And this should be static and it should be public. And I should actually test this method itself probably. So what am I doing? I'm confused. I want to go to this method and say arithmetic dot arithmetic dot validate overflow. Yes, please. And that's good. And let's place all those with this division as needed. Good. But division needs a 0 validation. So if, again, I can have my library because it's not a responsibility of calculator to be able to validate those things. It should just call it and not implement it. Not null, not 0. Validate, not overflow, I think sounds better than validate. Validate sucks. The word validate sucks. Not overflow. And I'll have another one. Not division from 0. And I'll have a number. Can I have it generic? Java generics, because that would be cool. Can I have generic number that fits all numbers? Java generic constraints. Extends number. That's exactly what I want. So if I write t number, and in that t I immediately write extends number. That's so cool. T number. Why is it underlining? What do you mean identifier expected? Public static void, not division from 0. T number extends number. Must I not name it T? No. What are you expecting me to do? The fuck? Huh. T. Oh, it should be before the method. Okay, it's different in Java than in C#. So public static T number extends number. I don't think that exists in C#. I might be wrong. So if number is 0, that's very simple. We throw arithmetic exception. New arithmetic exception. Division from 0 is not possible. Okay. C# constraint number. Generic constraint. Okay, time to share on Discord, because this is also cool. That's cool. So that's the C# way. So, basic calculator. Wait, so I can make a generic calculator that calculates everything. Cool. So I'll change. Fuck. Can I? Can I? Can I check if any number is overflow and not just double? Is number class supporting that? Number dot Java is any number overflow. This is stupid, it never hits. Hmm. 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 Okay. So could I guess I could. So first let's test this method. Actually, let's first make sure our tests are passing. Or if it's building in the first place. Right. What's wrong? What? Right. Because it's not generic. I'll be right back. I'll add generic after I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Lambdas are really ass. What am I working on? I'm really not working on anything special. I'm just practicing. Right now, specifically, I'm just making a generic calculator that takes any kind of number and does the typical operations with it. I'm also making sure it's 100% unit tested, so I'm practicing that either. Soon I'll move on to something cooler than that, which is what is it? Uh, mocks and design patterns. Okay, let's continue. Um, yeah. So we established that in order for things to work, we need a generic interface. So this needs to change. Uh, Basically, it means that we would like to have any kind of numbers we want to work with any kind of two numbers. But what will be the result? Fuck. Shit. Oh shit. What's the result? I don't know. Probably this. And they both will need to be that. Um, maybe the whole interface needs to be this. So then it makes sense. And now it's generic. So any two numbers. And now any two numbers can be checked for overflow as well. So t number, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't, because it's an interface and this is a class. So t number is number extends number, not here but here before the thing. And this is good, this is good. Temp result, this is t number, I think. Yeah. Class number. Does class number have is overflow method? Is overflow. If only. If only. If okay, so we'll have a static method to check that. Okay. Private static bool is overflow for t number, which is here. T number extends number. And boolean. Jeez. Okay, so if number is Java type check. Type of variable. Instance of. Okay. If number instance of integer, we do this. They say I can simplify this. Maybe I cannot. If number is instance of int, my check means integer dot is, there is no infinite. Jesus. Check overflow on integer Java. I don't care. It's not around it. Okay, makes sense. If number why can't you compare it? Huh? That sucks. That truly sucks. Casting then is what I want. Because it's an integer. Well, not double cast probably. right? That's return true. Next. Number instance of what? Wait a minute. Are you serious? Oh my god. Yes. Good luck with from 0 to hero. Learning Java is a C# dev. Ah, that's not me. Nope. Uh, Okay, I'll be going very soon.